Hey there, Darren LaCroix, day 6 of 90, and sorry for bouncing up and down. I'm in the airport here and trying to get it in before I get on my next flight. Should have done it this morning. I have a lot of those, I don't know about you, but when you commit to something, you're like, well, I'll do it later. Well, I know I'm going to get to the hotel and I'll be exhausted, but here's what today's about. Today is about, are you trying or are you training? Are you trying to be the best or are you training to be the best? So I'm here in the Austin airport. No, where am I? I'm in Los Angeles, headed to Austin. Hey, Christina Nelson, how are you? Hey, Maureen Zapala. So are you trying or are you training? Waiting for my flight. And what's the difference? And I learned this from Vince Antonucci, my pastor, even though it's not a biblical thing. Anyway, I heard it from him and I thought it was awesome. And it made me think, are you trying or are you training? A lot of people try to be the best and they say they want to be the best, but are they actually trying or training? So for example, if you were gonna, hey Christina, if you were gonna challenge me to run a marathon today I could try really hard, but I couldn't do it. I'd probably get 4 miles, 5 miles, 6 miles, maybe 7, and then I would probably collapse. But I could train for it. And what's the difference? And he puts it this way. He said, training, write this down, training is doing what you can do today so that tomorrow you can do what you can't do today. I'll say it again. Training is doing what you can do today so that tomorrow you can do what you can't do today. So it's stretching yourself. It's doing one little thing. So if you put $1 million in front of me and said you train for a marathon in 6 months, I could train for that. I couldn't do it today. Couldn't do it tomorrow, but I could train. And today I could do one little thing. I could go write an article or read an article about how to start training. Hey, Denise Matthews. I could get a book, I could ask some friends, I could search some articles online, I could run a mile, but I could literally do something today that would prepare me to do better tomorrow. And I think that's a powerful message, especially a lot of people who want to be great speakers. Like they want to be, but they're not truly training. Sorry for the announcement. At least it's not like the other day where I stepped on dog poop in the backyard of Mark Camp's house. So are you trying or training? Again, training is doing what you can do today so that tomorrow you can do what you can't do today. So that's one of the reasons for the Facebook Live challenge is to force myself to, no, I can do this 5 minutes a day. Helps me focus on my content, come up with new content, and try to inspire people by example. So that's my goal. I'm off to Austin, Texas, speaking there at Toastmasters on Monday and NSA on Tuesday. Interesting, Austin flight on Sunday was like $500. So it was actually cheaper to go today, stay an extra day. So that's what I'm doing. I pushed myself. I was training today and last night to do a whole different webinar. Christina would know about this as well as Maureen, but the Russell Brunson Perfect Webinar. So I did my first one this morning. It went great. I was definitely nervous because it was not what I normally do, which is like 99% teaching. Thank you, Christina. So it was really kind of pushing me, but I'm like, no, I got to try something new. I got to push myself because the way I was doing it wasn't working. So you want to train, you got to push yourself. So thank you, Russell Brunson. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Maureen, for your support. Hope everyone has a great day. And day 6 is now in the books, is yours in the books. See ya.